back this week with a video on how to improve your hair growth. Let's get to it. So there's this popular misconception that I know black hair doesn't grow. My hair is too strong. If your hair does grow, they ask you, do you have an Indian mama? Right, good. There's always some excuse for it, but you know what? Hair can grow. Hair is hair, and black hair does grow. Now, the most important thing to start with is that healthy hair grows. Okay, so once you have a healthy scalp, once your hair is healthy, your hair will grow. So the first thing to having healthy hair is to wash your hair. Now, I know some of the people watching this, or a lot of black people per se, do not wash their hair. Like, people go months without washing their hair, and they let all that dirt sit in there. I've heard of people going 6 months without washing their hair, which is not healthy. I mean, think about it. For your teeth, you're supposed to wash it 2 times a day. Some people go once per day, right? You're still at least washing it, to get all that dirt out from it. I know your hair doesn't get as quick as dirty quickly, but it still needs to be clean, right? There's dead skin cells that get there on your scalp after a while, and all the oils you've used, sweat, dust, all those things need to be washed away from the scalp. And so in order for your hair to actually grow, you have to wash it. So even when you have braids, right? Even when you have braids, you can wash your hair in the shower. Just shampoo your scalp and condition it after and oil it. That's it. When you have a weave as well, you need to wash your hair or it won't grow. That's the most important thing. The second tip is deep conditioning. So deep conditioning is very, very, very key. Especially for us, for people that live in Canada. Canada's climate, we all know, is very dry. Like, we only have to walk outside, and like once that cold air hits you, your lips are cracked. And it does the same thing to your hair. And so you need to shield your hair with lots of moisture. And deep conditioning does that. There are lots of great products out there that help put back moisture in your hair. And all you simply have to do is put a little garbage bag over your head and then just, let your hair steam itself. You can use heat to steam it, or just use your body heat to steam it. So that is very important because, our hair naturally lacks moisture, just as that's how our hair is. We can't really control it. And so in order to make sure that our hair grows, our hair needs moisture to grow, it needs deep conditioning. And you can easily pick up deep conditioning at Sally's. I know that they're more pricey at the Superstore and Walmart, so be careful of that, guys. Or you can make your own deep conditioning at home with just a conditioner and some homemade products such as olive oil or avocado and eggs. People do that. I don't do that, but it's totally an option for you to try out. So that is our second tip: deep conditioning.
Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Cutting my ends out first. You guys, I'm embarrassed to say, I did not trim my hair for 5 years straight. So I had a lot of split ends that were like, they traveled so far in my hair shaft. I had so many single stranded knots. My hair was always dry. It was the hustle. Like, please cut your hair for your own benefit. Please cut your hair. The reason being is that as your hair grows, right, you basically, the ends of your hair are the oldest part. So at the end of the day, it's wear and tear. The ends become become very, very weak and fragile, and they just start breaking. So when they break, it stops your hair from actually growing. And then there's also split ends that occur, right? And so when split ends travel up your hair, your hair strand, that hair becomes really, really, really more fragile. For me, this summer, I've really made sure I've trimmed my hair a lot just to make sure I don't have any split ends at all. And some people are more prone to split ends than the other. Something I've noticed that actually creates split ends for me are combs. I did an experiment whereby I first went no combs, and then I had very healthy ends, and then went to combs, and I got lots of split ends. And so I am back to not using any combs in my hair to comb my hair. And so although I said in one of my videos finger detangling doesn't work for me, I have had to learn finger detangling just because my ends were they were basically split it. So yeah, make sure you are trimming your hair on a regular basis. Now people might ask how often. Again, that depends on your hair. My goal is to cut my hair, trim it basically 4 times in a year. Aggressive trimming has really worked for me. I've seen a lot of growth for my hair, but again, it is up to you and what you see is best fit for your hair. Know your products. Know the products that work for your hair. Oh, this is something that saved me a lot of headache, a lot of heartache too. Man, I remember it was in March. I called my sister one day. I was like, you know what? I'm cutting all of this hair. Basically, I would moisturize my hair, and before I knew it, it was all gone. Like the hair was always hard. I couldn't do anything with it. And so finding those naturally silk elements that I always talk about, they really work for my hair. Like especially the deep condition. I'm guessing it's because it has protein in it, like a little bit of protein, and so it really, really, really makes my hair so soft and manageable. And also your moisturizer you use, so the moisturizers you use are very important. You really need something that helps sealing the moisture in your hair, otherwise it could be really rough. I've gotten to the point that I don't have to moisturize my hair every night. I can go for 3-4 days and sometimes a week, depending on how my hair is feeling, really, without moisturizing my hair. So get a really good product, and if you can't find one, I've started making one, so holla at me. If you want to get some, I can get you some nicely good rose whipped butter. Man, this moisturizer is so good. Like I gave it to one of my friends, and she said it kept her hair so soft she didn't even want to share it with anybody. And so if you'd like to order some, let me know. My sister and I started making them. So once again, find the products that work for you. I don't know how I feel about protective style. Like it's necessary, but I am very I have some kids here. The 5th is to make sure that you are doing proper protective styling to your hair. I'm very critical on letting anybody else touch my hair now or scalp, just because I went through some pores of very, very tight hair, tight braids, having headaches for 2-3 days just because I did my hair. Like life is not that hard, and I'm not gonna go through that again. But just make sure that if you're the kind of person who likes to do their hair, please make sure that whoever's doing your hair, they're not pulling it too hard, because once you put in too much tension on your scalp, those hairs become weak and they will fall out.
Hey guys, so I decided to film the rest inside because the kids were really noisy. And so as I was saying, just to conclude, basically tips to make sure you have healthy hair is to wash your hair, deep condition it, make sure that you have a regular cutting like a cutting routine kind of thing, and then also make sure that you I can't remember now. oh, you use the right products, and that you in your protective styling, it's not too tight, and at the same time you're moisturizing it. So that is all for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have any questions, make sure you shoot me a message or simply comment below. Have a great one, guys. Goodbye.